Hello, and thanks for joining us for this edition of the Newsfeed. I'm Maggie Tyler. Coming up, how traveling home for holiday breaks affects the health of Virginia Tech students, the impact of recent renovations at McBryde Hall on students, and how child development programs offered in Blacksburg are improving the lives of our community's youth. But first, how Blacksburg is practicing sustainability and helping the environment. Blacksburg is going greener. As an exemplary environmental enterprise community and a member of the Virginia Tech Environmental Excellence Program, Blacksburg is committed to protecting the environment. This October, the town has taken yet another step towards sustainability with the addition of its first electric vehicle charger. Newsfeed reporter Sarah Turner has more on this report.
Located at the Municipal Building parking lot at 300 South Main Street, the charger is the first publicly available DC fast charger south of Roanoke. This station will provide an opportunity for electric vehicle owners to quickly charge their cars while traveling along Interstate 81 or Route 460. The charger is also expected to benefit downtown Blacksburg businesses by creating customers out of the drivers who are waiting for their vehicles to charge. A full charge will take approximately 30 minutes, or just long enough to grab a cup of coffee or a meal at a local restaurant. Blacksburg residents, such as environmental engineering minor Philip Dumont, are happy to see the town taking steps towards a greener future.
Residents will have better options in green energy, and I think it will be more sustainable in the long run.
The unveiling of the new charger was a part of Blacksburg's observation of National Energy Awareness Month. Nadia Ducheva, Secretary of the Environmental Coalition at Virginia Tech, says that their student organization has worked with the community of Blacksburg in the past and believes that Blacksburg's new electric charger will be a major benefit for the community and the environment.
But even just the fact that we have one, I think it kind of puts Blacksburg sort of on the map for being more sustainable and being like a green community. And I think that's really important because it's a step in the right direction.
As the demand for electrically powered vehicles continues to grow worldwide, Ducheva and other environmentally minded residents hope that the presence of electric vehicles will also increase in Blacksburg.
The installation of this charger was made possible in part through the assistance of the Virginia Clean Cities Coalition. As promised in its environmental policy statement, the town of Blacksburg will continue to protect the environment while also providing the highest level of municipal services to the community. Fall classes for child development in the Blacksburg area have recently opened and are more ramped up than ever. Registration is open for several ongoing and future programs. Reporter Chris Barnhart has more on this story.
The child development programs take place at the Blacksburg Recreation Center, which is located at 725 Patrick Henry Drive. The programs aim to build on early schooling as well as child daycare. They are directed by Sharon Poteet and Maria Rossi and are intended for newborns to 6-year-olds. They teach small and large motor skills, developmental movements, body awareness, balance, eye-hand coordination, and eye-foot coordination.
Several classes. We have energy outlet, we have family energy outlet, sporty shorties, bouncing bears. Typically we do just about the same kind of things with different age children. We teach communication, coordination, cooperation, ball skills, skills such as in and out, over and under.
Registration information for the different classes, which are available until mid-December, can be found in the Blacksburg About Town brochure. The brochures can be found at any administrative offices in the county. Children are also able to enjoy the interactive inflatables, including jumpers and sliders. Parent participation for those programs involving the inflatables is required. Back to you at the news desk, Maggie.
Thanks, Chris. While a lot of attention has been paid to the behind-schedule construction projects on campus, the renovation of McBryde 100 quietly transformed one of Virginia's busiest classrooms. The $2.8 million renovation was brought forward after numerous complaints in the student spot evaluations reporting the building as being outdated and uncomfortable. With about 2,500 students using the classroom daily, the room was in need of a modern touch. Some common complaints about the old facility included cramped seating as well as outdated technology. The new additions include outlets at each seat, a cleaner screen for presentations, and new chairs for each student. Senior Patrick Deegan explained his main issues with the old McBryde 100.
The old McBryde 100 was like really cramped. It was really uncomfortable. It was always really hot in there too. It was a place that I tried to avoid having class in just because it was tough to pay attention because of how uncomfortable the whole place was.
Additionally, new pathways were added in the seating area to allow professors to move about while lecturing. Lastly, the heating and air conditioning units were also replaced in an effort to make the room more comfortable for students. With the semester nearing its halfway mark, Virginia Tech's holiday breaks are quickly approaching. Newsfeed reporter Erin Miller has more for us.
Holidays are right around the corner, and students are gearing up to go home. But what students don't realize are the health effects their bodies go through leading up to their travels. Many stay up all night studying for exams, pumping their bodies with caffeine and sugar. While this may get them through the day, they will soon crash and feel sluggish and tired. And operating a vehicle in this state is comparable to drunk driving. Some may even say it is more dangerous.
Making it very difficult to make snap decisions. You're not very adaptable to new situations. Your body is really telling you to stop.
Students have admitted to having multiple caffeinated drinks in one sitting just to stay awake during their trip home.
It always seems like whenever breaks come around, I always have a huge test the night before. So I just stay up, I have tons of coffee or energy drinks, take my test, and even if it's later, I'll just keep going because I just want to go ahead and get home.
Experts say you should only be consuming 400 milligrams of caffeine per day, which is about 3 8-ounce coffees. But students say they typically drink 1 to 3 16-ounce coffees, and that is nearly double the recommended amount.
Well, in general, caffeine blocks the uptake of adenosine, which is the neurochemical your body uses to alert itself that it needs rest.
The recommended hours of sleep per night is 7 to 8, especially if you're going to be spending the majority of your day on the road. Reporting for the Newsfeed, I'm Erin Miller.
Tech Shifford Health Center's Health Education and Awareness team holds workshops to educate students more about their bodies and living a healthy lifestyle. Registration signups are available online. For more information, please contact healthed@vt.edu. Just ahead on the Newsfeed, a look into the Harry Potter course that will be offered in the spring for the first time at Virginia Tech. Those stories and more after this break. A magical new class has arrived at Virginia Tech. For the first time since 2011, Virginia Tech will offer a Harry Potter class. The course, titled Harry Potter Phenomenon, is sponsored by the English department and will meet 3 times a week starting this spring. Only a 1,000-level course, the Harry Potter Phenomenon is open to all majors and grade levels. Creator of the course, Katherine Graham, thought now would be the perfect time to bring Potter back because she thinks the dust has settled around the hype for the series. Graham says Harry Potter is a perfect class because J.K. Rowling appeals to a broad audience.
I know my mother-in-law read these books when she was in her 80s. So you feel like if 8-year-olds and 80-year-olds like it, what is going on that she can speak to so many people?
Graham hopes the future students will explore the series with a fresh perspective and grow in their love for the boy wizard. That will wrap up this edition of the Newsfeed. If you have a story idea for the Newsfeed, let us know. Send us an email at thenewsfeednrv@gmail.com. And as always, you can connect with us on Newsfeed and on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks for watching. I'm Maggie Tyler.